Back to James. And Love has it in the corner. No luck.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Cavaliers lead by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Yeah, created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers.
Well, LeBron James long considered the greatest player in the league. He's got some competition now, though. Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis, Steph Curry, James Harden all playing well last year. But for my money, there's no better player in the league than King James. Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Kicks to Frye. LeBron passes to Frye. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking it.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position, then slamming home the putback.
Yep, and if they can maintain this energy level, their lead will be safe.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. James kicks to Frye. Love outside. Mozgov with the steal. Inside. Here's Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Irving's got his second basket of the game. Cavs were one of the top teams in the East last year, and it was in large part to how strong they were at home.
Boy, did they shoot it well from beyond the arc at home, Kevin. I mean, top 3 in the league in terms of three-point shooting. It does help to have LeBron, doesn't it?
It does. That is a factor. Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And, you know, for the Cavs at home, they ended with 31 wins there. Second best record in the East in that regard. A lot of those wins actually came after the All-Star break.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Frye. Jefferson comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Iman Shumpert in for James. Mozgov with the bucket.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
Here's Shumpert. throws down the breakaway jam.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And how about the Cavs last season? 18 straight home wins for them. 3rd longest home win streak in their history. And that home winning streak helped them jump from the middle of the playoff pack to the 2 seed.
Back to Jefferson. And so the ball's out of bounds. Shumpert touched it last.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Jones, no one around him. That 3 off the mark. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Mozgov dishes to Jefferson. And it's Smith penetrating for the lead. And there's Mozgov. That's good on the assist by Smith. 10 points for Timofey Mozgov. Shumpert passes to Fry. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Stolen by Thompson. And here we go. Cavaliers running again. Jones for 3. That one goes. Count it. Jones has got 5.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
And Fry slams it in.
Oh, the big man rocking the rim. Good aggressive finish right there.
And usually he leaves those to his teammates.
And you know, guys, with his length, I think he needs to attack the basket much more. Those dunks should be routine for him.
Mozgov. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And there's the pass to Dellavedova. Dishes to Fry. And it's off from 3-point range. And that's it for the 3rd quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the 4th. Cleveland ahead, up by 6. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The 4th quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. So on the floor for Cleveland. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. And it's Irving at the point guard position.
And it's strange to think that early last year, all the talk in the media was about the in-house fighting on the Cavs. It goes to show just how much better things are for a team when they're winning.
And he can't hit the second. Well, as rough as the Cavs might have started the season, Clark, they were all at peace near the end. Things turned around certainly after the All-Star break. Had their amazing playoff run, great momentum, and that confidence showed every game they played.
It really did, and I thought the big three found a way to come together nicely and smooth out the rough spots, and James, Irvin, and Love ended up being the highest scoring trio in the league last year.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Wallace with it, guarded now by Kevin Love. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. The Cavaliers trail by 7. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got his 7th assist in the game. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. He is a scorching 86%.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball. Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
And there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Love kicks to Thompson. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And it's sent back by Irving. And they're able to recover. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Love dishes to James. And the rejection by Love. Thompson. Mozgov grabs the board. Mozgov's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Smith kicks to LeBron. And he banks in the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 7. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Cleveland.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
That free throw missing.
Thompson having a good one. 10 points and a steal. It's been a really complete performance for him today.
And Clark, he's made a huge impact at both ends of the floor.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
You know, he just, like every other coach, can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside. And boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around, and that's why he needed the timeout.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He is not happy with their perimeter defense, saying, guys, way too many open shots for them beyond the three-point line. We've got to press up closer and try to crowd them off the arc. Guys, we'll see if they got the message.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboards.
Greg, and that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Richard Jefferson, he's checked in for LeBron. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. In the corner, Smith with it. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Down low, and the powerful one-handed slam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Mozgov grabs the board. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Knocked loose and stolen by Fry. Here's Dellavedova, and there's a whistle. That's going to go on Timothy Mozgov. Here's Mozgov. The shot is off. So Cleveland will take it the other way. They get a hand on it. And stolen by Irving. Over to the left wing. Love wide open. He fires. Outside Irving. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's his first foul. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Love comes in for Channing Frye. LeBron's checked in for Richard Jefferson. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Matthew Dellavedova.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Cavaliers.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.